Biography of Andrew Carnegie. Occupation: entrepreneur. Born November 25, 1835 in Dunfermline, Scotland. Died August 11, 1919 in Lenox, Massachusetts. Best known for becoming wealthy from the steel business, giving his wealth to charities. Nickname: Patron Saint of Libraries. Where did Andrew Carnegie grow up? Andrew Carnegie was born on November 25, 1835 in Dunfermline, Scotland. His father was a weaver who made linen for a living and his mother worked repairing shoes. His family was fairly poor. They lived in a typical weaver cottage in Scotland, which was basically a single room where the family cooked, ate, and slept. When famine swept the land in the 1840s, the family decided to move to America. Immigrating to the United States. In 1848, Andrew immigrated to Allegheny, Pennsylvania in the United States. He was 13 years old. Since his family needed the money, he immediately went to work in a cotton factory as a bobbin boy. He made $1.20 for working a 70-hour week on his first job. Andrew wasn't able to attend school, but he was an intelligent and hard-working boy. During his free time he read books loaned to him from one of the local citizens' private library. Andrew never forgot how important these books were to his education and would later donate significant funds to the building of public libraries. Andrew always worked hard and did a good job. He soon got a job as a telegraph messenger. This was a much better and more enjoyable job. Andrew got to run all around town delivering messages. He also studied Morse code and practiced with the telegraph equipment whenever he got the chance. In 1851, he was promoted to telegraph operator, working for the railroads. In 1853, Carnegie went to work for the railroads. He worked his way up and eventually became superintendent. It was while working for the railroads that Carnegie learned about business and investing. This experience would pay off down the road. Investing and success. As Carnegie made more money, he wanted to invest his money rather than spend it. He invested in various businesses like iron, bridges, and oil. Many of his investments were successful and he also made a lot of business connections with important and powerful men. In 1865, Carnegie established his first company called the Keystone Bridge Company. He began to put most of his efforts into ironworks. Using his connections with the railroad companies, he was able to build bridges and sell railroad ties made by his company. He expanded his business over the next several years, building factories throughout the region. Wealth in steel. Carnegie decided to invest in steel. He knew that steel was stronger than iron and would last longer. Steel would make more durable bridges, railroads, buildings, and ships. He also learned of a new steel-making process called the Bessemer process that enabled steel to be made quicker and cheaper than before. He formed the Carnegie Steel Company. He built a number of large steel factories and soon had a large percentage of the world steel market. In 1901, Carnegie formed U.S. Steel with the banker J.P. Morgan. This became the largest corporation in the world. Carnegie had gone from a poor Scottish immigrant to one of the richest men in the world.